Until now I cannot see it. Here there's other form of it. Yeah, here it says like a guy he came to join jihad. Muhammad told him, "Do you have a mother?" He told him, "Stay with her, for heaven is under paradise is under her feet." So here it sounds like nice, but this is the same guy who said that women they come in the shape of the devil and they live in the shape of the devil. I believe strongly in Muhammad because he is born without parents, which means he's an orphan. According to Muslims, his parents die in a very early age, both his mother and his father. In fact, according to the Muslim books, Muhammad was born 4 years after his father's death, which is impossible, which is a clear evidence that Muhammad was not really the son of the man they claim. Mostly Muhammad was adopted by that family in Mecca. This is why the Muslims report that the Arab used to say that Muhammad is the same as a palm tree, which means nobody knows which seed it's coming from. Like a palm tree in the middle of the desert alone, which means there's no parents for it. Nobody knows who is the seed, where the seed coming from. Like sometime a plant come and appear somewhere. How this plant appear? There's no other trees there. So it must be a seed fly from far distance with the wind and found a good soil to grow. And it became a tree in the middle of nowhere. So Muhammad sometime, because he grew up without a mother, he is speaking nicely about mothers, but Muhammad, the same person, he believed women are the most evil, yet he wanna if as many as he can of them. So they are the devil, they come in the image of the devil, and then we find that Muhammad is speaking about heaven is under the feet of the mothers. It can't be both, because the mother of this man, she is a woman. You know? For some reason, we are not able to zoom in. Here we go. Any other question? Yeah, and if a man he respect his mother, he will not allow the men to abuse his mother, because his mother is the same as his daughter, the same as his sister, right? So if I allow the man to beat a woman, well, this woman is my mother and my sister and my daughter, right? So if I say a man he can beat the women, how the heaven is under her feet? And not only that, Muhammad he says that the majority of hellfire are women. So how the paradise is under the feet of the mothers? According to Muhammad, Allah told him the majority of hellfire mankind are women, as you see. And all of this is very authentic. Not 50-50, not 60-50. The majority, which means the massive number, we can say 90 to 10. So 90% or even more of people of hellfire, they are females. And Muhammad, he asked them to give a charity to him so they can go to heaven. So Muhammad actually was saying to the women, you are stupid. He says you have a lack of common sense, you are mentally ill, you have deficiency in your religion and your intelligence, and that will make you go to hell. But all of those excuses is very funny, Because if a woman she have deficiency in intelligence, how that will be the reason to go to hell if this is the mistake of Allah? If Allah is the one who created her and He made her in such a way, she have deficiency in intelligence. So how I will go to hell for a defect created by Allah? This is how stupid this idiot is. This is not a statement of someone having intelligence, but he have a wicked, stupid mind. Why women they will go to hell according to Muhammad? Because they have menstruation and because they have lack of intelligence. But neither of those it was created by women if they are true. I mean, yes, the women have menstruation, but the lack of intellect, this is depends from person to person. There's men are so stupid, there's men are so smart, there's women are so smart, there's women are so stupid. This is different from place to place. In fact, we inherit from our parents a lot of things. Like, you know, if both parents are with high IQ, most likely the children's will be the same. Same, you inherit your height, you inherit your color, your hair, your eyes, it's a mix of two DNA together. If one of them have a defect or both of them both have defect, then the defect in you will be double. So if your mother is short, your father is short, they will give a birth to a son, he is a shorter. If the man is short, the woman is taller, then the son will become taller from the father, most likely. If a white man marry a black woman, the son will become not totally black, not totally white, mix. So what Muhammad is speaking about here is just a form of stupidity, because even if this is true, that women they have a lack of intelligence and they have menstruation, how would that be the reason to go to hell? If you are Allah, the one who made them this way. You see, the Bible teaches us that God will judge you by your knowledge. Like, what if somebody never heard of Jesus? Never heard of Jesus. God will not judge him the same as somebody heard of Jesus, invited to believe in him and refuse. So what God will do to the one who never heard of Jesus? God will judge him by his knowledge. Which means, when God created you, you see, when God created Adam, he did not give him a book. No book. Just don't eat from this, don't do this. 1, 2 commands and so forth. That's it. There's no traffic light, there's no bills to pay, there's no rules, there's nothing. Just don't do this. One thing. He broke it, he failed. But yet Adam, when he left heaven, and his children's, even though they don't have a book of God with them, God, when he created us, he gave us some kind of conscious, excuse my English, I wish I speak better English so I can use better words. So he gave you some conscious to figure out what is wrong, what's right, at least in a limit. So when a human being he see blood, he knew it's evil. He get disgusted. He don't feel good. When a human being see other human being crying, he knew that this is sad. You watch a drama, a series of a drama, which is even fake, and many of you will cry because the scene was very emotional. Why you cry? Is that in the book of religion? Is that in the book? You cry because God, he implemented in you emotion to feel for others. So God will judge you by what you know. God will judge you by what he gave you. Not more, not less. So if God created the woman and she have deficiency in her brain, as Muhammad claimed, how that would be reason to punish her for a crime she never commit? Who is the one who made her in such a way? If this is true, if Allah is the creator, he should be punished because the defect is his fault, not her fault. This is how stupid Muhammad is. I hope I answered you. You know, always when you read any story Muhammad he come with, try to think deeply, don't just read the text and find it funny. Try to read behind the lines. What is behind the lines is very stupid and very evil. And if you read the story, you will see later those women, they start giving him their earring, you know, and their rings. So the whole purpose of Muhammad's speech is just to scare the hell of them and make them donate their earring, their gold, their bracelet, so he can get rich. It's a scam. I come to you and say, if you do not donate to Christian Prince, you will go to hell. If I, like this guy, what his name, the one who claimed to be the Mahdi, if you want to be saved, you have to donate to him, and you give him all your money. If you do that, you are saved, right? If you do that, you are saved. So all what Muhammad was saying, give me your rings, give me your gold, give me your saving, and that will save you from going to hell. Otherwise, you are going to hell. That is the devil Muhammad. Fearmonger. He scared them. Those women, they start, oh, Prophet, what we should do? We give it charity. And he asked his slave Bilal to open his dress, and the women, they start throwing their rings and their bracelet and their gold in that dress. Suddenly the women, they will go to heaven. The same women they're supposed to go to hell, just because they gave some rings, now they are good to go, and they are lawfully qualified to go to heaven. Just pay. And we find this practice happen through history, not only by a scumbag like Muhammad. Many false priests during history, they try to scare Christians, say to them, if you don't give us money, you know, I will curse you, I will cast you. The priest, he claimed that he present God in this earth. So he is the one who decides you will go to hell or to heaven. And this poor Christian, oh please, you know what I should do? I give us donation, give us money. But those, they don't present Jesus. Those are evildoers. In the case of Muhammad, it is Muhammad. All right. You guys keep talking about notification. How many times we say it? Subscribe to Patreon. Don't donate. It's for free. Download the app of Patreon to your phone. It is secure because this is financial website app. Is not made for chatting. It's made for finance. So it's very secure because it involves banking. So download the app. Subscribe to my page in Patreon. Don't donate to me, no problem. The second I post a link that I'm going live, you will receive notification in your phone from Patreon. Just be sure the notification for that app is allowed. And you will receive notification to your email too. Right? What is the sin against the Holy Spirit? There is, different kind of sin, but the biggest one is the one who insult the Holy Spirit. he will never be forgiven. Otherwise, all sin is an insult against God, and God is a spirit anyway. The one who insults the Holy Spirit, that is not a forgiven sin. Now, we do not know. I cannot say if that means you will go to hell because of that, or God will punish you in a certain way, and He will not forgive you, but He will not send you to hell yet. I cannot say, that is God's decision. All right. I'm not going to keep you long. I noticed that the video is long, nobody watch it. Video is short, nobody watch it too. However, I do my part, and I like maybe YouTube is trying to conceal my channel because it doesn't make sense, like the number of viewers. There's no way we will have such a low view. But obviously, YouTube playing some games with us. Somebody in God Logic block you, the admin of Sam. We have an idiot in our street. He bought those motorcycle, like bicycle motorcycle, and they make too much noise. He keep going backward, forward. What an idiot. You see, I noticed that those, like, if you notice, many of the admins that used to be admin here, other Christians, they took them, like the second I put somebody an admin, they make you an admin there. They say to themselves, if we bring his admins, we can have his, like the people who come to him. Most of the admins they used to be my admins. And I warn anyone, if you want to be an admin to other channels, you have to tell me, otherwise I will take you off. Because I don't agree with those people. Most of them. But I noticed the second I made somebody an admin, you go to their channel without even asking you, they make you an admin. Automatically, like you go there, you're an admin for Christian Prince, they make you admin there. It's like, I know, it's like it's a childless mentality. Okay, let us steal his admins and maybe his viewers too. Same time, if you think those channels are not good, don't go there. You should not go around complaining about somebody block you. Just go. I mean, it's internet. Like, did he block you from heaven? It's just a stupid YouTube. All right? Don't let the internet, control your emotion. And, struggle with it. You go on the internet, you make a comment, people start to bully you. If you are a person who get affected by bully, don't go there. Don't make comment. You have to be able to handle those things. All right? Try, when you read a book about history, it can be a very sad history. Like if I want to read about how the filthy Turkish, they took over the city of Constantine, and what they did to women and children when they entered the city. This is a very painful history to read about. But my emotion will not make any difference. I cannot bring those people who've been raped and killed to life. I cannot get them their justice. I'm reading history now. I have to control my emotion and not to let this emotion take over me. Every day you see in the news something can hurt your feeling. Bad news, sad news, etc. You have to learn how to accept reality and then how to adjust to fight it. Don't let reality conquer you. Let reality teach you how to conquer it. Like we have a flood, and the flood come every year during the season of rain. And each time the flood come, we cry because the flood destroy our homes. What about we do something about it instead of crying? The reality is the flood happened in a certain time. The reality that the flood happened in a certain month. The reality that the flood come in certain routes. So we know a lot of information about this reality. What about we do something so the flood will not conquer us? We will conquer the flood. And we learn how to fight it. You know what I mean? So, like today I posted for you a video from the UK. They are taking children from schools, non-Muslim children, taking them to the mosque without even permission of their parents to teach them how to pray to Allah. How sad is that? So we cry about it or we do something about it. We have to reach out to families and let them go and revolt against those schools so that will never happen again. So crying about it doesn't, just be negative doesn't help. You have to do something. Is the hadith about Mary and Muhammad are sahih or weak? Any hadith in Islam is sahih and weak in the same time. Depends what sect you are talking about. Every school of thought, they have different answer for the same question. Even sometimes even the same school of thought or sect, they have multi-answer for the same. Like as an example, how many years the woman she can be pregnant according to Muslims? The same sect say 3 years. The same sect say 5 years. The same sect say 7 years. So which one? Which is funny. How women she will be pregnant for 7 years. So in Islam, because there's endless, like let us say, differences. Islam is a religion of opinion. It's not really a religion of a fixed, let us say, fixed data. Like this is yes, this is no. If you read any verse in the Quran, you will see according to Ibn Kathir is different from according to Al-Qurtubi, different from Jalalain. So in Islam, when somebody says to you da'if, authentic, strong, all of them, they agree or disagree, depend on their agenda and propaganda. So the one who want to promote misyar marriage, as an example, as Mimi Hijab he did, he approved the misyar, and he sponsored by a hadith, and he considered it strong. Other one who reject the misyar, he disapprove it. And in order to disapprove it, you have to disapprove any hadith have connection to it. You know what I mean? Muslims are the same as the Democrat. So the Democrat, as an example, they want to process the law. They want the migrant, before they are kicked out, to go through process. We have to send them to judge. The judge command to deport them. But when they come to the border, they don't want to process them. They don't want them to follow the law. So they are hypocrite. So when the law will benefit them, they say we need to follow the law. When the law does not benefit them, they say, that not important. Let it. Open the border. Like you see in Christianity, we don't disagree about what Jesus said. You will never see one person disagree. We can disagree about icons. We can disagree about something not really biblical, you know. But nobody can disagree, says, this what Jesus said here is da'if. Never happened, will never happen. You will not find one Christian disagree that this is da'if Paul, and this is da'if John, and this is da'if Peter. And that is authentic James. Correct? So in Christianity, we have yea, yea, nay, nay. Islam is not a religion. Islam is a collection of opinion. Muhammad himself is not even exist in the story. Because every Muslim, he have different story for the same Muhammad. Anything else? Like the story about this guy, the Mahdi. How many hadith, everyone have different story about the Mahdi. And the Mahdi never exist. It's just a fiction person. Never exist and will never exist. And from between here and there, from time to time, somebody will come and say, I'm the Mahdi. Worship me. Kiss my butt. Give me your women. Where is your money? But for us as a Christian, if somebody claimed to be the Messiah, we will know right away he's a liar. Because when the Messiah come, we know that he will come with the glory of God, not the glory of a man. He will not be like us. Otherwise, there's many, they came since Jesus' crucifixion until now claiming to be the Messiah. There's actually a guy, I think, I forgot his name. He claimed to be the Messiah. I forgot which state he was, I think. He claimed to be the Messiah, and that his church have a tattoo. Is 666. Every member of his church, he have a tattoo of 666. His name is Jose Louis de Jesus. Jose Louis, he called himself. And every member of his satanic church, he have to have a tattoo of 666. But you know, for us, we know that whoever joined this group are satanic. Those are a bunch of lousy fornicators following a fornicator. He opened a building, he called it a church, and you know, the women who attend his church are a bunch of hookers. And then he died in a very horrible way, I guess. All the women they have to put tattoo, have his picture on their skin, and uh, uh, the number 666. See, that's him. He is dead like a rat. But he spent his life having fancy cars, sleeping with those women who follow him. Eh, Satan. Satanic man. Like somebody now, he said, "Good morning from the Philippines. Welcome, my friend." In the Philippines, there is a same guy, like same. Actually, they look the same. They look the same face. He called himself the Son of God. He have about 4 million followers. He owns cities, massive real estate. In the Philippines, when I was there, I offered to debate him. They refused even to let me even like, you know, join their station. They have a TV station. The 700 club, they contacted them, offering them debate with me. They refuse. By the way, I have an interview in the 700 club in the Philippines, but I think they did not publish it because then they signed the agreement with the Muslims in the south, which I did help the government. I gave my opinion about that agreement at that time. So this is the guy. He was arrested lately, and he is wanted for sex trafficking, sex with the children. Look, those are his followers. They think he's a good guy. I mean, this idiot, he claimed that he is the Son of God. Always those satanic people, they will find a bunch of fool to fool them. It's not new. If you see his real estate, look at this. Look, he has cities. You know, literally have cities. He have a property around the world. He owns thousands of hectares in Philippines. Buildings, theaters. When he walk, people walk behind him with umbrella. His Majesty. Bodyguards. Yeah. Look at this. This is all his own. The Filipinos are desperate for food, for work. They go overseas to work in many kind of jobs just to feed their families. And this guy living as a king in the Philippines. He have no job to do. He is just a son of God. Give me your money. You live in the slum. I live in a palace. So those people always exist and they will never stop coming. Even the president of the Philippines, he defended him because he didn't need him for the election at that time. In fact, now he's arrested. He gave the president of the Philippines, who is now in jail himself too, the authority over his property. Yeah, he's the son of God. um, Maybe I can find you some of his videos so we can laugh. Give me a second, let us see. Let's see. I'm trying to find you any video about him we can use. Make you hear. And you know, in his church, they put, you know, I noticed like in most of Asian countries, there is some kind of obsession with white women. And women even, they take whitening, you know, to whiten their skin. Everybody want to be white, which is very weird. And I mean, the human being is very weird. European, they want to get darker skin. Michael Jackson want to be white. Asian, they want to be white. European, they sit in the sun until they burn themselves like a barbecue, desperate for a color. And the rest are desperate to become white. Because a human being is a fool, right? So you will notice in his church, the first thing I notice, the Church of Satan, the camera always, they have a group of women who they have a very white face. And, you know, like, let us say they look, somehow they look pretty. So right away I noticed, first time I saw it, I thought it's just a church, like any church. But right away I noted there is something wrong in this garbage. I mean, why the camera in this so-called church are focusing on the faces of those women? Yeah, I could not find even one video. Because when I search his name, or what I see now, here we go. I found one. Look how massive, guys. Look at this. Look how massive this is. You can imagine how much money this cost. Look at this. There is no sound for some reason. I'm not sure why. Can you hear the sound from your side? Because I cannot hear it, you know. What happened? Why we jump here? And I don't know what happened. What? Oh, this is the same place? They jump from this to this? Yeah, you see, this is an example. Look how those women, their hair is done. their clothing and the camera focusing on them. Big scam. Big, massive scam. All men are dressed the same. All women are dressed the same. Imagine how much money this is involved. All men, they dress the same suit, same look. Women, everybody. And for sure, don't forget that the Son of God, he is there too, you know. Yeah. And he established even organization for himself in USA, in California, in New York, everywhere. I don't know why the sound is not working in this video, because I wanted to make you hear the so-called Son of God. He is just so stupid, so dumb, and so fake. Maybe in the same channel we can find. Here we go.
Mahan, sa makausapa kami nagaduol. Lupig pa'y announcer, bugnaw kay tigog. Mga igsoon.
This is the Son of God.
Usay, napanay ko napanay murag ka ng murag undertone gani. Nang lami kay pa niya, pertig yung bugnawa. Ingon dia, pagap.
The Son of God, he have super chat too, by the way. Is this a Pentecostal? What does have to do with that church? Those are just a bunch of false. Those are not Protestant. This guy, he claimed to be Jesus. All the fake Jesus, they have super chat. They share the same super chat. Give us money. We sleep with your women. You know, and God love you. You know. Yeah. Yeah. I tried to debate him actually, but when I offer actually, I did not notice that this guy is. I heard him speaking in TV, so I said this guy is teaching wrong. I did not know that he claimed to be Jesus. You know, I didn't know that. I thought he's just a Christian. I thought they are Protestant, and I heard them. What this guy is talking about? You know, this is not even true. So when I contact their organization, and I said, I wanna speak to him, and I'm wanting to debate him. They said, don't call here again. You know, and then when I spoke to the 700 Club, they have interview with me there. We spoke about, this guy, if they can organize any challenge of a debate. They told me this guy is so, like, he will never even, don't think about it. You know, he have millions of followers in the ground. Money, weapon, even the police, when they came to arrest him, they have a very hard time to arrest him. Yeah. The 700 Club, I was invited to it by a Filipino actor. I don't know if you are a Filipino, I'm sure you know him. He is the one actually, he introduced me the 700 Club. He's an actor, but he is a very good Christian man. This is him. His name is Mary Kiyamo. He have a program in the 700 Club too. You know, for the Filipino, he's a famous actor. For me, when I met him, I didn't know really that he, you know, and I don't care if actually somebody is an actor or not. But he's a very nice guy, very respectful, and a very good Christian. And he is a journalist in the same time. You see here, this is the 700 Club. This is Facebook. Where's the audio?
I will always be thankful to Pat Robertson and the 700 Club for leading me to the Lord. Never kong naisip noon na balang araw ako'y mapapasama sa mga hosts ng Pinoy version nito.
This is the guy actually I met with him, and as I've been told that originally he is a Lebanese. This is the head of the 700 Club in the Philippines, and he is the one who did the interview with me actually. All right. No, when we say actor, he is not a trashy actor like, you know, bad movies, etc. He act in a very good conservative drama, have a motive, you know. He's a very good guy. Being an actor is not a bad thing, because you can do in your act present some good ideas for society. So either you when you do work in a like a drama or a movie, either you teach the public and the children, the young ones, the old ones, something good, or you teach them something bad. You notice that the old days, you know, there's many movies about the cowboy, and there's the good guys who go after the criminals, right? Even though there's a violence in the movie. Then Hollywood switch from making movies about the good guys going after the bad guys, to that the bad guys are the smart, and they are the one who outsmart the police. They are the smart thieves. They are the one who kill. Nobody killed them. At the end of the movie, they rob the bank. They go to Hawaii, and they are sitting in the beach with a bunch of blonde girls. So Hollywood is very responsible for all the crimes we see, or the massive increase of crimes in America.